Montenegro is a country of black mountain pronounced as a country in southeastern Europe. At the surface of just 13.812 km2, more than 60% of the country has peaks higher than 1,000 meters, with Zlakolata and Prokletij being the highest mountain point 2,534 meters above sea level. Montenegro is the home to the highest mausoleum in the world. Rising from the magnificent Boka Bay and sitting on the top of the Laven mountain at 1657 meters above sea level, it takes 461 steps to reach the place where one of the Montenegrin greatest rulers and poets, Petar II Petrovin Jagos, sleeps. Mountain Lovćen is also one of 5 national parks in Montenegro. The second deepest canyon in the world and the deepest in Europe, Tara Canyon, flows through Durmitor National Park in Montenegro. The canyon is 82 kilometers long, and at its deepest point, it is 1.300 meters deep. You can explore this UNESCO World Heritage Site area by rafting along a 1-mile-long path or go for the largest zip line in Europe, crossing from one river shore to another. At the border between Montenegro and Albania, the largest lake in the Balkan Peninsula, Skater Lake, lies. The 2/3 of its surface stretches in Montenegro. The lake's surface is 6 meters below sea level, which makes it a unique crypto depression, the biggest one in Europe. Skater Lake is also one of the biggest bird preserves in Europe. It is home to over than 280 bird species, and the most popular ones are the Dalmatian pelicans. Skater Lake has around 40 islands and islets, on which there are numerous monasteries and fortifications. One of the most famous ones is Grimoire, which used to be a prison. Only one prisoner managed to escape from Grimoire, and he is popularly known as the Montenegrin Alcatraz. Montenegro has a total of 117 beaches along the 294 kilometers of coastline, and the Velika Plava in Ulcinj takes the title of the largest beach at this part of the Adriatic. With its clean water and fine sand, this beach is 13 kilometers long and 60 meters wide. Additionally, Ulcinj is one of the sunniest cities on the Montenegrin coast, with an average of about 2,530 hours of sunshine a year. Stara Maslina, or the Old Olive Tree, in the town of Bar, is known as one of the oldest olive trees, or according to many, the oldest olive tree in the world. More than 2,000 years old, and with a volume of 10 meters, this olive tree is one of the greatest attractions of the city. Another interesting thing is that in Bar, more than 10,000 olive trees are more than 1,000 years old. The city of Bar is well known for its olive oil, called Barsko Zlato, that can be purchased in all the bigger markets around Montenegro. The picturesque towns of Kotor, Tivat, Herceg Novi and Rising surround the winding Bay of Boka Kotorska, the breathtaking bay on the Adriatic Sea. Formerly given the status of the southernmost and deepest fjord in Europe, it is an islet formed by the partial submergence of a river valley. River Bajana is the only river in the world that flows upstream due to its geographical configuration. It is also considered that the river has 2 fjords. The 10% of the country's surface is covered in 5 national parks. One of them is NP Biogradska Gora, which is one of the 3 last remaining virgin forests in Europe. Gurdi is one of the most unusual rivers in the world because it is a river without a riverbed. It is located on the south side of the old town of Kotor. Ostrog Monastery is one of the most visited religious places in this part of Europe. It is carved in the rocks on the side of a mountain, and with this unique location attracts millions of visitors, especially Orthodox believers and worshippers. Particles of the Holy Cross and the hand of Saint John the Baptist are located here. Montenegro was the first country in the world that was officially declared an ecological state in 1992, writing about ecological protection in its constitution. Montenegro is amongst the top 10 countries in the world when it comes to the use of telephones per capita. Each resident has an average of 2 phones. Village Krkvice in Montenegro is the place with the highest annual rainfall in Europe, total annual precipitation of 5,000 millimeters. In contrary to this fact, Montenegro is a country with very high insolation, and for instance, the city of Bar has over 290 sunny days during the year. Montenegrins are some of the tallest people in the world with an average male height of 1.832 meters, 6 feet. They share the first position on the European continent with the Netherlands. One of the most successful actors in the world, Brad Pitt, has had his first professional role filmed here in Montenegro. The Dark Side of the Sun was his debut movie, and it was filmed in Kotor in 1987, right after the city was reopened for the visitors and inhabitants after the Great Earthquake in 1979. Montenegro was the first country in the world to have a national printing house, Stamparija Krnjevije. In 1493, in the territory of today's Montenegro, first Cyrillic book in the Slavic South, Oktoi Pravoglasnik, was printed at this printing house. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give a like and subscribe Samt TV for our support.